Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Mr. Fix-It channel. Got the CB160 in the shop and I'm going to continue working on the electrical system. Here we go. Alright, so in the last episode I was working on the electrical system. I got down to the electric starter. A brush spring was broken inside there. I fixed that, got the starter working, but when I pulled this cover off to reset the chain and the sprocket inside there, I noticed it was missing. So I got some parts in for that. So I'm going to go ahead and get these installed in there and see if we can get this electric starter to work. So this tiny sprocket and chain connects the starter motor to the crankshaft of the engine. This has a one-way bearing, or also known as a starter clutch. So I got to pop this master link and we'll get this starter clutch hooked up to the starter here. Wrap this thing right around here. Let's see, I'm going to need to give myself some room to get the master link in there. Let's see, I'll go ahead and stick it. Oops, come here. Go ahead and stick it on this side of the chain if I can. Well, stay. Fighting with this magnet's a little bit of a trick too. You ever seen something and thought, oh, that'll be easy to do, and then you get into it and realize that it's not at all easy? Be nice if you could just put the chain together and slip that on, but I don't have any luck in doing that. There we go. Okay, get our clip put together here. Just like your main drive chain for the rear wheel, you want to make sure the clip goes on in the correct orientation. So the opened end you want to be facing away from the direction of the chain. So this chain's going to be rotating this way. So I want the closed end facing this way on the chain. So it's down here, so I'm going to put the opened end that way. Now it's got to peel off this old gasket, get this replaced with a new one, and we should be in business here. Alright, this looks like the correct one, so we'll just go ahead and plop this sucker in place here, like that. Go ahead and get this stator cover back on. Make sure our rubber boot for the wiring is in place. Wiggle this thing on with the alignment pins. Just like that. So all the original wires for the starter was removed, so I went ahead and made up some new cables, and I'm going to go ahead and put these on. Alright, let's see if the electric start works now. Yes, it does. Okay, the next thing I got to do is the wire from the button has been removed. But not only that, but the wire that goes from the headlight bucket all the way back to the solenoid has got a break in it somewhere. I'm going to see if I can't find the break in the wire and fix that, or I might just have to run a new wire. So let's get into that. Alright, let's see what's going on inside here. Maybe. Oh, the screws are stripped out. Figures. Alright, well I got one of those loose. Let's go get this other one loose. Okay. Someone had put a slot in that screw, so it's definitely been a problem that's been going on for a while. Whoops. Alright, so what do we got here? See, we got this little screw here. See if I can get this one out. Okay, looks like we got a pretty simple switch here. So the switch is on the ground side, so all it's got to do is make contact to ground. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and pull this throttle cable off here and take this whole housing out. We got that off of there. Alright, I got a new wire put on there. I put some heat shrink in there to insulate it. And let's give this... Got this hooked up to my meter. Let's give this a little test, see if it works. Yep, that's doing what it's supposed to. Alright, we'll get this put back on the bike and continue. Alright, I made up this simple bracket for the horn. This is going to go up under here, like so. So I just need to slap some paint on this and get that horn mounted up and then get the wiring all connected. Well, I got all the lights working. We got the neutral light, We got the headlights. I can turn the key on here. Got the headlights. Got a high beam indicator right there. Got brake lights, tail lights. We got horn, and we also have the electric start working. So that's pretty much the electrical system all done. The only thing left to do now is to do some tuning on the carburetors and make this thing run as good as it possibly can. Well, this little Honda here is not far off from being back on the road, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.